Hi, my name is Alvin Varghese. You guys probably know me. I go here at North Winding Township High School. And something that I feel passionate about, or something that I strongly care for, is bullying. And it might be a strange topic, but that I care about that because, well, if you look at the definition of bullying, it's defined as someone who has a history of being cruel and is larger than whoever they're bullying them into doing something that they want. That's how it's defined. But it's necessarily not just that, because it could be things you say, things you do, the way you act around other people, which makes them feel like they're bullied. Now, why do I feel bullied, or why do I feel so passionate about this, or why do I care about bullying? Is, well, because I cared about what other people said about some aspects of my life, which made me want to change it or be better, or and I'll tell you about that. And so, as most of y'all know me, if you know me, and if you've shaken my hand, you know that my hands are very rough, right? They're very rough. I have rough consistency throughout my hands. And from a very young age, I've always heard that, oh, Alvin, your hands are so rough. Ew, that's disgusting. Alvin, your hands just feel like sandpaper. Like, wow, like, why did you put some lotion on it, right? And from a young age to even now, I hear that people say stuff like this, and I wonder why. Like, I don't know what makes people say that. Or, like, I guess people are like, kids are stupid. But they say it as a joke. They said it to me as a joke, like, haha, like, you should put lotion on your hands, like, it's a joke. But they don't know that I heard it every day. Like, everyone says it to me all the time. And like, for a while I brushed it off as a kid, and then I started taking it more seriously. They're like, why? I always ask myself, why are my hands so rough? Like, why did it matter? Like, why? It does, like, I ask myself. But it got to the point where, like, I really cared about this, and I tried fixing it, but that didn't make sense, because they were my hands. There's nothing to fix, because there's nothing wrong. It was just wrong to the people who thought they were wrong. And that's when I realized it's okay. It's okay to be different like that, right? And when I was little, I was also fat, and that I can say now, because I'm still kind of chubby. But anyway, when I was little, I was fat, and kids would always pick on me for that, and they would be like, "Oh, you're so fat," blah blah blah. When I would go to the pool, I'd be afraid to take my shirt off because I didn't want people to think I was weird or fat. Like, it's those things, and I cared about that. It's like, and the thing is, people were unconsciously saying stuff like that to me, and they didn't know that it was making me feel like this. And I don't think it's people's intentions to make people feel bad, but there are people who do intently make people feel bad, which that's a whole totally different topic. But it's the unconscious bullying, which is also like a big deal that no one really talks about or addresses, that should be addressed, because people do feel bad about things you say, even though you don't mean it. So why? So all I'm saying is, think before you speak. But that's a pretty overly used phrase. But honestly, if you just, we're capable of doing that. We can filter the things we say if we actually really try, and it's not that hard either. If we all just thought about the things we said, the relationships that we have and the people that we talk to wouldn't feel as bad about themselves. Not that I'm saying everyone is a bully, but throughout your daily life, there are the funny comments and the smart comments that you make to other people, which you're like, haha, it's so funny to make fun of you, blah blah blah. And I'm a culprit of this. I do this all the time. But realizing or not realizing what it actually does to someone else, it sucks, 'cause I don't know how I make them feel. So now, knowing this, or looking at it from this perspective, I understand how what I do is wrong, or what I'm doing is kind of wrong. So trying to put a filter on is something that I can do, which is, I advise some like people who are watching this, or just people in general, to do too. But it's something that you have to feel that you're doing is wrong, versus me just listening to someone else say that it's wrong, because that's when you really want to make a difference, or will try to make the difference. But unconscious bullying is something that we all do, that we should stop.